Let us today understand the concept of market insofar as it relates to economics. As a child, I was always excited, and I am sure most of you would have been, when you were told that we are going to market, right? I mean, it could be a village market, or it could be as grand as some of the biggest mall plazas that we have today, right? But the excitement always used to be very high as a child. What we meant as a market in those cases was some small nearby place, okay, small nearby place, wherein you will have a lot of these shops, okay, where people would come and they would buy various stuff. As a child, you might be buying toys, you might be buying books, okay. As you grew up, you might be buying shaving kits, okay, or the girls may be buying makeup stuff, right, or some other thing. But when we come down to economics, the concept of market is a little different, right? Market in economics parlance can be a local market, it could be a national market, or it may even be an international market, right? What this term market connotes is that there is a place, okay, there is a place where certain people who are known as buyers, okay, interact with a different set of people known as sellers. So they are interacting with them and they are interacting with them, right, in respect of certain commodities, which could be again some goods or some services, right? So the buyer might be willing to sell, let's say for example, mangoes. Indian mangoes are very famous in some of the Gulf East countries and all. Or the sellers might be willing to sell some technology, right? So there are buyers and sellers. There is a place, there are buyers and sellers who are interacting with each other, or rather communicating with each other for certain commodities, okay. And what happens through this entire process is that there are price determination, price and quantity determination of goods and services, right? So let's say if this guy was selling mangoes, okay, he might be interacting with different people. Now these people can be situated, let's say this guy mango seller is in India. These guys might be situated, and again let's say in the state of UP. If they are situated in the UP in the same state, you may say this is a local market. If the guy is selling with someone else in a different state, it's a national market. And if the Indian folks are interacting with someone in Gulf East or some other place, then we say it's an international market, right? So the essence of market are four things. The first one is that there is a place. The second key one is there are certain commodities which are to be sold. If there is no commodity, if you are just gossiping with each other, that is not a market. The third is there have to be buyers and sellers. If a buyer is there but there is no seller, it's not a market. Or if a seller is there but there is no buyer, it's not a market. And the last thing is they have to be communicating with each other. Then what is formed as a cohesive whole out of these activities is known as a market, right?